Everyone, welcome to Temis, my birthplace I never knew until recently. Oh, and don't worry, we already took care of the false prophet. Why not just going back and forth out Temis, clean up sanctuary like I usually do?
So, was this like your permanent home or something?
Not exactly. Our real home is in lands between, and far away from the conflicts of the reality world. Sanctuary is actually my birthplace. It's where I was created, when I was known as a Nephilim. Lolaf would explain to you, but sadly he's gone.
Must be very hard to lose someone you care about.
Yeah, I lost one of my many good friends. And Lolaf was one of them.
Failure? That's what you think of him.
AGN claims that we were a threat to Nagant, who was actually Mephisto. And because of that, AGN severed Lolaf's head. It was because AGN chose that path and following Mephisto/Acolyte, we had no choice but to defeat Queen Adriana.
Stand firm! Tyrael! Defend yourself! I shall hold back the time.
Okay.
All who stand against Nagant will meet Lorath's fate!
You call that Acolyte's According to Lolaf, Mephisto possessed the body of Acolyte. It was humanity's damnation in the guise of salvation. Like I said before, we had no choice but to defeat Adriana. Because if we don't, only if Acolyte gets to the pool of creation, no, Mephisto gets to the pool of creation, then all sanctuary would be bathed in hatred.
Everyone, stand together!
I am Adriana, Queen of the Amazons, Keeper of the Isles, and I cast you back to the sea.
Cast in this!
So during my time in Temis, after Mephisto was long gone, I had to help restore order to Temis, and it was by bringing in a new queen, one that is more righteous and fair, who was willing to take up the mantle. And while we had to give Lolaf a proper burial, so he can rest peacefully.
It is true, and I was with him during the whole journey.
Everyone, I'd like for you guys to meet Tyrael. He was formerly an archangel of justice, and now a mortal man, and one of my main friends of Sanctuary.
It's good to see that you're still a member.
Oh right, I need to introduce you to some of my other friends. This here is Twalker, Nagant, Pink Pearl, Davi, and Spinel. They had children and friends, and that I brought with them on our way to Temis.
So I guess that explains the commotion on your way to Temis. You were doing what you can for them. I was unaware those giants of yours would come and follow you. But on your way, a message came in from someone called John. He says is that the villains of the another world had kidnapped Skywalker and is now holding Ellie, Blue, Beta, and the Furies as hostage. Was he not with you?
He went out on his own, and so did Drake. Jigsaw told me and my family to remain in the sidelines until the villains decided to lay a single scratch on the hostages.
That much I know of. This Jigsaw was not very tolerant to those who harm children. Nagant, was it? I've been hearing that you were flying alone alongside Angel Dragon, and who was also taken hostage. But you decided to team up with them. Why the change of heart?
Well, they managed to persuade me to join them, to team up with them. They say I need to find the right people that I can trust.
We don't need to fret too much, Nagant. Jigsaw informed me, from his subordinates, that Airy, Blue, Beta, and the Furies are still safe, despite being captured. But we are yet to discuss the Skywalker and how we want to find a way to rescue him along with them. Come, I will lead you to Justyce and Jigsaw. They're over there in this phone room. I must go seek Phil about the council with the Amazons, because those who still serve Mephisto remain to be reckoned with. And Chris, a friend yours told me that you weren't at ease when Airy was held hostage. He asked me to tell you not to worry. Even if imprisoned, they're still in good hands.
Thanks for that. It does have me relieved a bit.
I know you have what it takes to stop them, Christopher.
You all made it.
I was beginning to wonder if Kuin's evil partner in crime was about to get you.
Well, that XE tried actually, but I know Chris and the others can easily overpower them.
Then it's time I need to be properly acquainted to them. My name is John Kramer. Most of you know me as Jigsaw.
Hold on, Jigsaw? As in the Psycho Killer? You're Jigsaw who create deadliest games known to man?
Psychopathic is a strong word. I don't really kill off those who are in my games. I prefer to give them a sporting chance, to see if they can make it out alive by redeeming themselves, by sacrificing the parts of oneself that made them destroy the lives I surround them.
Okay, I haven't even spent one day in here and I'm already worked out.
But aren't you the main villain of your franchise, as a Mr. Kramer? How do we know that we could trust you? Well, Davi, you might know the boss of our nightmares consists of heroes, anti-heroes, and villains alike, joined together in a common cause. And that is to stop the true corruption that's within humanity, without wiping out humanity in question. And to prove Jigsaw's point, he actually asked Chris for a simple game. Well, not exactly a game, but a simple talk between him and Jigsaw.
What?
Wait, hold on. Is that really true? You really faced Jigsaw firsthand?
Actually, we didn't fight. He told me he wanted to have a simple talk with me. I was honestly expecting some sort of trap. Out there have one of my limbs be damaged or severely removed. John Kramer wanted to know, if I truly appreciate life itself. And the way he looked at me, he knows that I appreciate life, and I did my best to live in it. I even kept this message as proof. He told me that I appreciate and give life. I wasn't exactly certain how I give life, metaphorically speaking, but I think he's referring to give those I faced another chance and to redeem themselves, and even heroes like Skywalker, who was misguided. But deep down, while in this circumstance, I feel worried about Ares' safety, along with Beta and the Furies. Even Blue of Davi's universe. I just only wish I could deal the columpance of justice against the villains now, including Kuin.
And that is the reason why we have this patient game made specifically for those villains. I explained to the villains that should those prisoners be harmed, we would be ready for innovation and give the villains their instant defeat. But so long as the villains leave the prisoners unharmed, and we will remain B, unless the villains themselves decides enough is enough, and that they will declare war on us, just to be evaded from my game. But I did not create this game alone. To make this work, it requires me to have help from the supernatural. One is the horror iron slasher of nightmares from L Street, Freddy Krueger. Whoever he harms or kills in nightmares are harmed or killed in the awakened realm. I asked him to put the harmless microchips in each of the prisoners, so he can know exactly if they are still alive and still unscathed. The other is a girl that can transform into any creature she desires. It is Nimona. For not even villains can suspect a harmless creature. And for defensive countermeasures, Justyce is to see our plans. We have a certain bodyguard, Sephiroth, known to manipulate dimensions into reality to his will thanks to his livestream magic. But I do have a feeling this number 6 might try to also kill Ellie as well.
That's the villains for you. The villains will usually tend to cheat and threaten us to get what they want. I've seen how villains play out, so Jigsaw has every right to keep me and my family in the sidelines until villains decide to lay one scratch, let alone kill them. Which is exactly why we took every countermeasure against those crook users, is to ensure they remain in a patient game.
Hello, heroes. So, Christopher, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna make this simple for you all. For the nightmares and you bastards that keep following me and try to interfere with my plans, especially with this so-called patient game that you forced me and my colleague and my demon friend to participate in. Now, Christopher, if you try to find me, or try to fight me, the Velociraptors, and the Night Furies, and Aerie will die. And Justyce, I know you have been sending your colleagues for this patient game. If you send one of your anti-hero friends or villain friends, I don't care what they are. If you send them all, I will kill not only Aerie, but the rest of the entire Japan blows up. It all goes down.
Blah, that cheating, lady.
And John Kramer. You really think that you're in control of this situation? No. No, you are not. I am in control of this situation, and we have ways to retaliate back. You don't get to say that we can do whatever we want and we can't do whatever we want. It is our game now. Think about it.
What do you think about that? Nothing's gonna stop me from getting what I want.
What? Can't you see we're bragging? As well as threatening them to kill Ellie?
I actually have a feeling you would do something like that. You have no idea how much Chris and the rest of his gang has suffered throughout their years. And I wasn't lying when I said that family will bring about an instant demise upon any of you should you decide to harm or even kill Ellie, Beta, Blue, or the Furies. Anyway.
Don't test us. We will kill Ellie and break Skywalker and Nagant. And even kill Nagant and Skywalker.
Go ahead. Kill Ellie if you wish. It will just make our point much more valid than it is. For we know the truth.
What do you know about me? What proof do you actually have, Jigsaw?
That you made Skywalker kill off nearly entirety of his comrades and his previous family. And we will reveal that truth unless you abide by the rules. Unless, of course, you wish to challenge Chris again.
Blasted. This light even I cannot risk. Holy light is my weakness.
If we are free to challenge Chris again,
But if you do try to kill Ellie, then all villains will pay the price, including...
Darn it! So much for threatening them. I say we just kill Ellie now. We can't.
And why not? You never even cared about following Jigsaw's rules anyway, despite being a fan of him. Are you?
So we just can't. Thanks to Jigsaw, if we kill Ellie, everything we have worked for will be for naught. And they will release everything they know about us. And everyone, including all heroes, will come after us like a plague. Besides, if the goal really was to let us kill Ellie, then they'll just give them more evidence and to have everyone, one of the heroes after us. We can't afford to risk all the heroes knowing about us. So we had no choice but to accept Jigsaw's offer and challenge Chris again. But I think even Chris will know. He's going to be in for a very deadly surprise. The number you dialed is no longer in service. So, are they serious? They're really intending to kill Ellie if we make one step towards them?
Only if we let them do so. But now I think we know that they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure they are out of a patient game. Therefore, it will be up to him to carry out the task. Christopher, I need to ask you to be my champion once more.
You want to use Christopher as bait? But that's insane. We only just met him. It will work. Even if we were to use Chris as bait, they'll probably still go try to kill Ellie anyway.
No.
We wanted to think they have the upper hand. It will work.
Satsuki Kiryui. And what do I owe such a pleasure to see you?
As much as I don't want to lose our brother-in-law, is our only best option we have. And our last resort. Should they refuse to obey Jigsaw's game, we cannot afford to let them die.
Knowing them, they'll probably want to think about our extra options. That is why every one of us intelligent people pitched in. Thanks to a disaster they themselves unleashed, we have every evidence and recorded in our videos and our recordings. And every tech is blessed by thanks to Tyrio's El Druid. So not even Skye.Exe can touch it without being destroyed himself. Well, there is one more thing. It is uncertain, but Kuin and Number 6 was still planning to kill Ellie.
The last time,
Skye.Exe fought Chris. He easily overpowered him with his Nephilim prowess.
but that was mainly because Ellie was
Out of a crossfire.
as an extra countermeasure. Do what you can to keep the villains away from Ellie.
Alright, Jigsaw. If it means to keep Ellie and Beta safe, then I'll be the champion. We can't afford to just wait here and do nothing. So put me in the thick of it. If it is the only way to keep their eyes off of Ellie, Beta, and the Furies, then so be it.